Yeah, anonymous arrays we are discussing. What is an anonymous arrays, guys? Sometimes we need to declare an array without having name. Okay, such type of arrays are called what? Anonymous arrays, right? So what is the purpose of anonymous arrays? Just for instant use, single time use only. Okay, we will use this. We will go for this anonymous arrays. Okay. So let's suppose take a real world example, okay, to better understand on anonymous arrays. What is that? Let's suppose I need to go to TCS Energy Park. Okay, but I'm new to the Hyderabad. But I came to Hyderabad. I'm at. I'm in Amirpet. From Amirpet, I need to go to TCS Energy Park, which is located at Gachibowli. Okay, but up to DLF, I know the way. Up to DLF, I know the way. So from Amirpet to on the way, okay, all the way I go to DLF. Okay, because what I know the way. Okay, up from Amirpet to DLF, already I came. Now from DLF to Synergy Park, I don't know. I don't know the way. So what I need to do now? I need to take help from someone, right? So I asked someone, hey boss, so here and I want to go to Synergy Park. From here, I don't know the way. Could you please help me? Right? So like that we will request. Okay. So let's suppose he will guide us. Hey boss, you can go to next I think 200 meters. If you go to straight, then take right, then you will find okay TCS Energy Park. Okay. Like that he will guide us. Okay. So his guidance, okay, from where to where it help from, come on guys, unmute yourself and tell me. For his guidance, okay, where to where his, I mean that guidance will help guys from DLF to, from DLF to Synergy Park. To DLF, I know the way. Understand? From DLF to Synergy Park. Only that particular part, okay, his help is required. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay. So after that, okay, so only for for that okay for that reason I don't want to remember his name, his contact number. I don't want to take this one, right? I no need to take his name, I no need to remember his name, I no need to take his contact details and all, right? Understand? Why? We may not use, I mean in future, okay, we may not contact him, right?
Yes.
Understand?
Yes.
Okay, in future his help is not required. Okay, so such type of persons are called what? Anonymous persons. Anonymous means what? Unknown persons. Okay, you no need to remember her details, right? Understand, everyone? Okay,
Yes, sir.
so that is what anonymous arrays. Okay, now let's suppose the same way I need to go to Synergy Park. Okay, I need to go to Synergy Park. After Synergy Park, from Amirpet to Synergy Park, I need to go. After that, from Synergy Park to Amirpet also I have to come. But I'm completely new to the Hyderabad. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. Okay. I call to my friend. Hey, tomorrow I will come to Hyderabad. I need to go to TCS Energy Park. Could you please help me? But what he said, no, Nora, I'm outside of the okay city. I came to my hometown or else something. Okay. I will give you my friend contact details. Okay. You can contact him. He will help you. Like that he will tell. Okay. So now I came to Hyderabad. Okay. I have taken my friend contact details. Okay. I called him. Okay. So he came and he took me from Hamirpet to TCS Synergy Park. Understand? Come on, guys, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. So I completed my work. And after that, I need to go to Amirpet again, right? From TCS to, TCS Energy Park to Amirpet, I need to go to, right? But
Yeah.
I don't know the way. Again, to whom I need to call? Again, I need to call that person. Okay. Hey, boss, I completed my work. Okay. Could you please come here? So we will go to Amirpet again. Okay. So for that reason, we need his details, right? We need his contact number. we need his name, everything we need. Why? Why? We need him, right? We need his help. Otherwise, we cannot go. Understand? Even from Amirpet to Synergy Park also we need his help. From after completion of our work, again we need to call him. From Synergy Park to Amirpet, I need to come, right? I don't know the way. Right? I need to take his help. Understand, everyone? Come on, guys. So those persons are what? Named persons, right? I mean, understand, those persons are what? Named persons. Okay, I know the details. I know his name. So we need to take context of him. Understand? So please apply the same logic to here. Okay, what is the anonymous arrays? Let's suppose, okay, let me write here, guys. Okay, now I have one Java program. I have one Java program. Okay, I have one Java program, guys. In the Java program, let me write. Let me take like this. Okay, this is one Java program I have. Okay, so now here, okay, yeah. No, this is the first line of the program, guys. This is the first line of the program. Okay. So like that, we have 1,000 lines of code, guys. We have 1,000 lines of code. Let's suppose at the 500 line of code. Okay. At the 500 line of code, right? So I need to use array, guys. I need to use array. Okay. Up to first line to 500 line. Okay. I don't need to use array. Okay. At the 500 line to, let's suppose, just 550 line. 500 to 550 line. Let's suppose we have a 50 lines of code. In the 50 lines of code only, okay, I need to use some array. Understand? I need to use one array. After 550, what else remaining? 1,000, right? Okay. This is the last line, 1,000 line of code. Okay. Entire my program, okay, I no need to use array. Understand?
Yes.
Come on, guys. From 500 to 550. Here only these lines. Okay, only let's suppose 50 lines or 20 lines. Anything you can do. Okay. Here only in the 50 lines of code only, I need one array to complete that 50 line of code execution. Understand? Need an array. Okay. To complete 50 lines of code. Understand? I mean, this block of code from 500 to 550, only 50 lines of code. In order to execute only 50 lines of code, okay, I need one array. Come on, guys, everyone, understand or not? But
Yeah,
entire after 550 to 1,000 lines of code program, I mean, lines of code we have, right, to complete entire program. From 550 to 1,000 lines of code, okay, I don't need any array. Come on, guys, everyone understand? From first line to 500 lines of code also I no need any array. And from 550 to 1,000 lines of code, completion of code also I no need any array. Understand? Just execution of 500 to 550 lines of code, I need one array. That's it. Again, after that, I'm not at all using the same array into entire my program. Understand? So in that case, just to complete only that particular piece of code, a particular block of code, okay, we can create anonymous array instead of named array. Why we are not using that particular array, okay, in future, after 550 to 1000 lines, we are not using that array. Understand?
Yeah.
Even. See, if you are using, now, this is what, so in this case, we will go for anonymous array. Okay, we no need name. We no need to put for that name. Why we no need that name? Because we are not referring that array again. After completion of 550 line, from 500 to 550 line, we are not referring, okay, that array anymore in the entire my program. Anywhere in the entire my program, I'm not referring that array because I no need. Understand? Everyone.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so that's why, okay, I no need to put the name of that array. Understand? Come on, guys. So how can we refer object? How can you refer object, guys? To refer object, what we need?
Array variable name.
Array
Yeah. Okay. Just okay. Ignore array. Just I'm talking about object. Let's suppose I have a student class. Okay. So I want to student functionality somewhere means first of all what I need to do?
Object create.
We need to create object of that student class, right? If you create object, then that object will be stored into memory. Okay. Whenever I require, I can use that object. How can I use that object? Definitely it should have some instance variable. Instance reference means object reference. Okay, reference variable, guys. Object reference variable, instance, okay, variable, not instance variable, object reference. Okay, we need that object reference, right? Student is equal to new student. So how can we refer that new object? By using student variable name, right? That is what object variable name, right? Come on, guys.
Yes.
Hello. So by using that
Yeah, yeah.
reference variable only, you can access the
All the
all the properties and
properties.
behaviors which are there in object. Come on, guys. Without having name, how can you refer? You cannot refer.
Yes.
Now here, let's suppose from 500 to 550 lines to execution of that particular piece of code. Okay, I no need to put an array name. Just anonymous array is enough. I will create one anonymous array. I will give to at the 500 line. Hey boss, you need array, right? I'm creating this array. Take this array. Okay. Now 500 to 550. Okay. To execution of that piece of block of code, that anonymous array that it will take, and they will finish their work. After 550 to 1000 lines of code, I'm not referring. I no need again that array. If I no need that again array, okay, I no need to keep, okay, name for that array. Let's suppose at 700 line, let's suppose this is a line number of 800. Let's suppose take it. Okay. And the 800 again, okay, maybe I want to use the same array. So that time, understand? At the line number 800, I want to use, I need to use again same array. So that time,
We need
anonymous arrays, anonymous array creation is not possible. Here, anonymous arrays will not work. So what it will work? Named array will work. How can we refer? At the 800 line, again, I need to use array. How can you refer? How can you refer? If you have object reference, then only you can refer, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, how can you
Yes,
refer?
sir.
Because here there is no object reference. There is no name of that array. If you have name, then you can refer. Without name, how can we refer? Understand?
Yeah.
In future, if you use that array, then only we will go for named arrays. If you don't want to use in future, just to completion of the particular piece of code for that purpose, okay, we can directly create anonymous array. No need to create named arrays. Hope you people understood. Member variables and member methods. It's called class. Okay. So now, if you see, so member variable definition we know. Syntax also we know. So now, member method. Okay. Method signature in Java or method syntax in Java. syntax in Java? Come on, guys. Variable syntax we know, right?
Yeah.
Method syntax in Java. Tell me, what is the
Return
method
type.
syntax?
Return type.
First, it should be access modifier.
Yeah.
Okay. Either public, private, protected, default. These are the access modifiers. Don't worry. We will discuss in detail. What is the private also we will know. What is protected also we will understand. Okay. What is public also we will understand. Okay. Don't worry. What is private also we will understand. Okay. I think we will take at least half an hour to 1 hour class on that. Okay. But as of now, just remember. Okay. Access modifier. Okay. Access modifier syntax. Okay.
Return type.
After that, what? Return type. Let me put guys here. Access modifier. This is syntax of method, guys. Okay. Return type.
Method
Next
name.
one, what?
Method name.
Method name. Method name. After that, open parenthesis.
Open, close parenthesis.
Closure parenthesis. In open parenthesis, what we need to write? Parameters.
Parameter.
Okay. Parameters are arguments. We can call it as parameters or arguments.
Argument.
And closure parenthesis. And open bracket
Open curly brace.
and
Close curly.
closure curly bracket. This is what?
Method syntax.
Okay. Here what? Body. Method body. Understand? What we can write here?
Method body.
Method body. Okay. So inside this method, the logic, what we are going to write, the piece of, okay, the lines of code. That is what method body. Understand? So this is what, guys? Method signature. Sorry, method syntax in Java. Okay. What is first? Access modifier, a return type, method name, parameters or arguments. Okay. Parameters and arguments are okay optional, guys. If that method expects any parameters, then you have to define parameter types. Okay. Or else, okay, empty also fine. Okay. Understand? Next one, what? Open braces and closure curly braces. This is what? Method signature. Understand? Now, take an example. Come on, guys. I'm writing method now. I mean, the sample method. Come on, tell me. Example method.
Public.
Public is what? Access modifier.
Access modifier.
Okay, just remember public as of now. We will see what is public. Don't worry. Public. Next
Void.
one is return
Return
type.
type.
What is the return type, guys, here? What is the return type? Okay, so return type also, it's a kind of data type only. Understand? So after calling this method, okay, so we are calling this method, right? So once we call this method, so there are a body in that method. Every method should have some body, right? Okay, so after completion of this method execution, this method has to return something to caller. Understand? This method will return something to caller. Understand? I have written one method, guys, here.
Yeah.
Okay. I have written one method. Okay. So who will call this method? Someone will call. Understand? Who will call this method? Someone who wants to call this method, they will call. Okay. So once they call, what will happen? Inside the method, how many lines of code you have written? All the lines of code will be executed. Okay. Will be executed. Finally, after completion of this method, it will return some value. It will return some value. Understand? So, which value it will return? Okay, which type of value it will return? Value means what? There should be some type, right, in Java. For integer value, we
Yes,
have
sir.
some, okay, integral value, we have some type. Floating point value, we have some type, right? Boolean value we have some type, okay, and string value we have some type. I mean text value if you return we have some type, right? Come on guys. The char if you want to return some char values, then there is a some type, right? Come on guys, already we learned, right? Primitive data
Yes,
types.
sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes.
here, so that is the return type, guys. Okay, now my method won't return anything. Okay, let's suppose I have a one method. My method will not return anything. After completion of that method will not return anything. Understand? So that time, what is the return type? Okay, we need to keep void as a return type. In Java, okay, if the method don't want to return anything means we need to keep void as a return type. Okay, always in Java we have to keep return type, guys. Okay, if that method returns actually some value, then that value related return type we need to keep. Understand? Whether it is int value, whether it is a float value, whether it is a string value, whether it is a boolean value. So what kind of value the method will return, that value related return type we need to keep. But if the method will not return anything means you need to keep void. Understand? Guys, come on
Yeah.
guys. Okay, so without return type in Java, okay, if you define any method, you will get compile time error. Understand? If the method don't want to return anything back, then you need to keep void as a return type. Understand?
Yes.
Come on. Here, let's suppose public void. What next? After return type, method name.
Method name.
Method name, right? Let's suppose I'm adding add student is a method I'm adding. Add student I'm adding. Understand? Add student. Okay. So now for add student, what after that I need to take open and closure parenthesis. And after that, what I need to take bracket. This is what, guys, method. Okay. So here just I want to add something, guys. I don't want to return anything, right? That's my method, add student method. Don't want to return anything. Just why I'm taking this add student, just to display something. What is the display? The system dot out dot println of. Just I want to display some message into console. Student added successfully. Student added successfully. Understand, guys? Student added
Yeah.
successfully. See, if you see the body of this method will return anything?
No.
Right? This method will not return anything. Just what it will do, it will print one message into console. That's it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So for this method, we don't need to keep any return type, right? So
No,
what is the
sir.
return type by default? If you don't have any return type, what is the by
Void.
default data type? Void. Okay. But by default data type means if you are not putting void, okay, compiler won't put any default void return type, guys. Okay, you have to keep void manually. Otherwise, you will get compile time error. If you remove void here, okay, just if you declare method public and method name, then you will get compile time error. Understand, guys, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So now, let's suppose, okay, this is the one method. Okay. So now I'm taking one more method here. I'm taking one more example. What I'm taking here, example, public, come on, public, okay. Here I'm taking int return type, okay, int return type. This method will return some int value. Here, get student, okay, get student, okay. Which subjects here? Get student Java, okay, Java marks, like that. Okay, I need only you have Java subject. Okay, I want get student Java marks. Okay. Or else let me put get student marks. Get student marks. Understand? Come on, guys. Get student marks I want. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Here what? So what? Get student marks means what? If you call this method, you will get some marks. The student marks you will get. Understand? So student marks means what? Marks means what? Student marks means what? It's a kind of number. Right? Number only, right? Come on.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Number
sir.
only, right? So how can we return that number? We can have to put return.
Integer.
Return. Okay. Let's suppose, okay, out of 1000, he got 800 marks. Understand? Return 800. 800 is what, guys? 800 is what?
Integer.
Integer literal.
Integer.
Okay. To return that integer literal, so what is the return type we need to keep?
Int.
Understand? So let's suppose I'm returning 80, 100.50 like that I'm returning. Is it valid?
Not valid. No, sir.
Not valid. Why? You're returning
Float.
floating point value. But what is the integer type you define? Int type.
Int type.
Understand? Okay. You will get compile time error. Come on, everyone.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So now that's what. So like that also you can define, or else you can take one int variable. Okay. In marks. I'm taking, guys, in marks is equal to 800. Let's
800.
suppose. Okay. What I want to return? Return
Marks.
marks. Understand, guys? This marks variable holds what value? 800. Understand? I'm returning that variable marks. Now marks holds what? 800. 800 is what? Integral value. So in order to return integer value means what is the return type I need to keep? Int type. I'm taking one more method. Public. Okay. Public. Okay. For this one also, just I want to take int only. Okay. Get. Okay. Get student. Okay. Get student total marks. Total marks. Okay. So for this method, okay, get total marks means what? Let's suppose 3 subjects he has. He has written 3 subjects. Okay. In supplementary, he has written 3 subjects case. So now I want to know what are the total marks he got. Okay. What I need to do now? I need first subject marks, second subject marks, and third subject marks. Understand? Everyone? Hello? Come on, guys.
Yes.
I need, right? Okay. Now, now to hold first subject mark, second subject mark, third subject mark. Okay. Here I need to pass an arguments or parameters. Marks means what? What type of marks means what? Integral only, right? Integral literal only, right? To hold integral literal, what is the type? Come on.
Return integer.
Okay.
Int.
Int.
Okay. Int subject 1. Understand? Int subject 1. Next one, comma, int
Subject 2.
subject 2. Comma. Next one, int
Subject 3.
subject 3. Understand? So what are these, guys? Int subject 1, int subject 2, int subject 3 is
Arguments.
what? Parameters.
Parameters.
Arguments. See here, which type of arguments it are? These are integral values.
Integral.
To hold integral value, what is the data type we need to choose? Int type. Right? Int subject 1, int subject 2. Here subject 1, subject 2, subject 3 are what? Variable names or identifiers. Understand, everyone? I need to calculate, guys, total marks. How to do that? Come on. So now subject 1 holds what, guys? Subject 1 holds what?
Int.
Int value, right? some value. Let's
Yeah.
suppose sub1 plus
Subject to
subject 2
plus subject
plus
Plus subject 3.
subject 3 statement. So subject 1, subject 2, subject 3. All are what? Integral plus integral plus integral. What is the end of the value?
integer.
Integer.
Ind.
Okay. So to hold this value, let's suppose subject 1 50, subject 2 60, subject 3 70. How many total? What is the total, guys?
180.
180. So 180, to hold the 180, 180, so I mean 180 means what kind of literal it is?
Integral.
Integer.
Integral. To hold that value, what I need to keep?
Int.
Int type. Okay. Int total equals to. Understand, right? Let me put here.
Yes, sir.
Let me remove. Int total is equal to. Understand what I'm doing now? Subject 1 plus subject 1 holds what? Some value. Let's suppose 50. Subject 2 holds what? Some value. Let's suppose 60. Subject 3 also holds what? 70. Understand? Now subject 1 plus subject 2 plus subject 3. I need total value, right? How can I get total value? I need to
Return total.
I need to make additions here, right? I need to do addition of 3 subjects. That's what. Addition means what? Plus subject 1 plus subject 2 plus subject 3. Okay. Now subject 1 plus subject 2 plus subject 3. If I do addition, what is the end of the value? Some value I will get. Okay. To hold that value, again I need to define one data type, one variable. Understand? So what is that variable? I'm putting total. What is the data type to hold that value? Int. Why int? Because end of the result, again it will become a integral value. To hold the integral value, what type of data type I need to take? Int data type. Come on, guys, everyone.
Yeah, integer.
Understand? Understand? So int total. So what I want to return after calling this method, what I want to return? Total marks.
Total value.
Okay. So what is the total type? Int. So that's what here. What I need to do? Return. Come on. Return.
Return student marks.
Return student marks.
Total.
Return total.
Understand? I need to close the method. Understand? Return total. Total holds
Yes, sir.
what? Total marks. What type of total means what? I mean, what is the type of this total variable? Int.
Types.
Okay. So here what? Integer type. Int. Return type. The method declaration. This is the return type, right? What is the return type? Int. So here also I am returning int value only. Understand?
Yeah.
So instead of int value, if I return, let's suppose if I take string, okay, string name equals to, okay, something, okay, Santosh, let me take, this is what? String type, okay. Instead of return total, if I return here like, okay, return name, what will happen now? What will happen now?
Error.
Compile time error.
Why? What is the value you're
Yeah.
returning? You're returning string type of value. But what is the return type you have mentioned while declaring
Int.
method? Int type. There is an incompatible issue. Compile time error, right? Incompatible type, formed string, but required int. Understand?
Yes.
Okay. So what we need to written here? Integral value only we have to return. Hope you people understood.
Yes.
Everyone. Okay. So this is what, guys, method declaration, guys. So like that, we will define a methods. Okay. But as of now, here what I am taking, integral types only I am taking. Right? Yes. Return types also I am taking integer type, and parameter types also I am taking primitive types, primitive, right? int, byte, short, char, all are these what? Primitive data types, right? So, okay, we are talking about primitive types only. Okay. How many how many data types we have, guys, in Java? There are two data types, guys. One is primitive data types, another one is user defined data types. Understand?
Yeah.
One is primitive data types, and another one is user defined data types. Primitive data types means what? Example, come on.
In the
Byte,
by
short,
short,
char,
float,
come on.
float, double,
Byte, short, char, int,
double,
int,
Float double.
long,
Double.
Long float
float,
double.
double,
Double.
boolean, right? How many we
Yes.
have? 3, 4, 5, 6,
Eight.
7, 8.
8.
Right? These are what? Primitive data types.
primitive.
Okay. Who has given these data types? Java people has given. Already we discussed, guys. Used keywords. Okay. Byte, short, char, int, long, float, double, boolean. What are these? Used keywords. 48 used keywords. Come on. We discussed, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So byte, short, char, int, long, float, double, boolean. What are these keywords? Okay. So who has given these? Java people has given.
People.
Okay. These are we did not define. Java people itself they have given. If you install Java software, you can work with these data types. Now coming to user defined data types. What are user defined data types, guys? What are user defined data types? So the data type, okay, user will define, guys. The data types which are defined by user. Okay, the data types which are defined by user. Here user means what? User or developer. Understand? Are called user defined data types. Right. So what are the user defined data types? Let me take class. Okay, class employee. Right, or else student, anything. I'm taking student class, guys. Okay, here what? Something int. Okay, student ID. Come on, guys. 101. String student name. Right, student name is equal to something called Santosh. Okay, so like that. Okay, like that. I have some properties. This is what? Class. Okay, now, okay, what is the type of this class? How to create object of this class? Come on,
Student.
student.
Reference
Variable name
variable.
student is equal to
New student.
new student. New student. Open parenthesis and close parenthesis.
Yes.
Okay. This open parenthesis, this part we will discuss. Don't worry. In detail we will discuss. I think we will spend 3 hours. I mean 3 or 4 sessions on this. This is what constructor, guys. We will see. Okay. Don't worry. As of now, just remember this one. Just open parenthesis and close parenthesis. This is what? Creation of object of a class, student class. So now the student. Okay. For student variable, which type of it is? This is what? One kind of variable, right? Student.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Here object variable. Okay. What is the type of this variable?
String.
Stringer.
Object.
Come on, guys. Correct. Here int marks is equal to 800. Here marks we have, right? What is
Yeah.
the type of this marks?
Integer.
Integer. What is the type of this marks? Variable. Int type, right?
Int type.
So now tell me, what is the type of the student?
User.
I'm asking the type, guys. This is what? Variable name, right?
Yeah.
Student is equal new student. right? I'm asking, what is the type of this one? Array? Int marks is equal to 800. What is the type of marks here?
Int.
Int. What is the type of student here? Small student. student. Student is variable, right? What is the type of student?
Student, sir.
Student. Right? Student is what? Class type.
Yeah,
Come on, guys. Confusing? Okay, let me define them. Student, I'm creating object. One more object I'm creating. Student, let's suppose S1 I'm taking is equal to new student. Okay. What is the S1 type here? S1 is what?
Student.
S1 is what? Variable name.
Variable.
Object variable, right? Object reference, right? What is the type of S1?
Student.
Student, right? So student means what? Class. Okay. Who written this one, student? Java written or you written?
User defined.
user
We have written, right? We have write this class. Student class, who has written?
user our
Okay, we have written. Just now we created, right, the student class. So this is what? One type of. This is what? One type. What is the type? Student type. Okay, this is what? User defined data type. This is also data. Student holds what? End of the day, student holds what?
some
Data only, right? Come on, guys. Student holds what? Data only. What is the structure of student here? See, student ID, student name, all these are what? Data only, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the student is what, guys? Data type. So which type of data type it is? Predefined data type or user defined data type? User defined
User
data type.
defined data
User
type.
defined.
Understand? Everyone.
Yes,
So
sir.
like that, all the predefined classes we have. Okay. I mean, the classes, let's suppose string class, system class, those are what, guys? Class types. Those are what? Class types. Understand? Come on, everyone. Here, student is what? Class type. What is the type of the student? Class type.
Class.
Okay, this is what user defined data type. Come on, everyone. Okay. So now, so like this, here, if you see this entire block, okay, can you see? I selected, right?
Yes.
Everyone, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So here, let me put here charging. Okay. Yeah. So as of now, if you see here, the methods declaration. So as of now, we are discussing about what? Primitive data types. Only primitive data types we discussed, right? Now, let me take one more example here. Okay, guys, let me take. Here, let me take one more example. Okay, I'm taking one more method, guys. Example. Okay. I don't know why this is going back. Right. I'm taking one example. Why it is taking going back here? Even if I select also carbon 14. Yeah. No, example. Let me take one example, guys, here. Okay, I'm taking one more example. Yeah, let me drag it. Okay. So now, come on. How to define method? What is the first one? Access modifier, public. Okay. Come on, everyone. Hello.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Yeah. Now, return type. Just I'm putting string. String as a return type. Okay.
Okay.
Now, here, okay, just remove student or delete student. Something. Delete student. Okay. Here, understand? Right. So which student I need to delete? Okay. I need to tell, right? Come on, guys.
Yes, Sundu.
Okay. Here, what I'm taking, see, student as a return type. I mean, sorry, parameter type. Student, student. Understand? I'm taking one parameter, guys. So now, open bracket, close the bracket. Anyway, we will close the bracket later. Now, here what I need to take, I have taken student, right? Okay, here, which student I need to delete? Okay, the student ID 101 or student name Santosh. Understand? Come on, guys. If I'm writing one if method, okay, let's suppose student ID 101. Okay, I want to delete only student who are having student ID 101. 101 is equal to, come on, student, okay,
ID.
student dot, how can I take student ID? Student dot, how can I access student ID? Come on, guys. In the class, student ID I have. How can I access? Student ID. Okay. If 101 double is equal to student dot student ID. Okay, then okay, string. Okay, string something result is equal to student deleted successfully. Okay, now, okay, return result. Understand? Now, if block also close, other also close. Understand what I'm doing, guys? I'm taking one method. What is the method? Delete student method. What is the return type? String. I'm taking string as a return type because after completion, after calling this delete student method, you will get some message. Student deleted successfully. That is the message you will send finally. So what is this one? Student deleted successfully means string type. Right. So that's what here I'm keeping what return type as a string. Here I'm taking one parameter. So which type of parameter I'm taking, guys? Which type of parameter I'm taking?
Student.
Student. User defined data type I'm taking. See here I'm not taking any primitive data types. Guys, here I want to convey only how to use primitive data types and user defined data types. That's it. As of now, here we see only primitive data types, usage. Here I want to show you how to use user defined data types in methods. That's it. Okay. Okay. Ignore all these if statement and everything. Just ignore, guys. Okay. Just remember this one. Okay. Here, which type of parameter I'm taking? Student type. Okay. Which type of parameter I'm taking? Student. Come on. Student type I'm taking, right? So now, see here what I want to do. Okay. If the student ID is 101, the student ID is 101, just I want to, okay, delete that student ID 101. That's it. Okay. How can I do 101? Double is equal to, how can I access student ID? Student ID where it is? In the class student, right? Student here. See guys, in the class here. Student class contains what? Student ID and student name. Come on, everyone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Student class contains what? Student ID and student name. Here student ID is what? 101. Student name is what? Something called Santosh. Okay. Now here, what I'm doing, how can I access the student ID? How can I access the student ID? In order to access student ID, what I need to do?
Student class.
I need to create object, right? By using object only, I can access. Okay. So here, what is the object type here? What is the object name here? Student, right? That's what student dot student ID. Understand? Student dot student ID. Okay. Now, student dot student ID means what I will get? 101. 101 W is equal to 101. True or false? True. Okay. If true, then it will enter into here. Student deleted successfully. Okay. Student deleted successfully the string message I assigned to one variable called string result. Okay. Return result. Don't worry, guys. You may not understand now. Why? You don't know anything about what is W is equal to operator, what is equal to what if, and even you don't know how to access variables and all. Okay. Don't worry. We will see in detail. Just I want to show you. Okay. I mean, per method declaration. That's it. Understand? So like this also, we can define a method, guys. I mean, apart from primitive data types, we can send, okay, user defined data types also. That's what my ultimate goal here. End of the my end goal. Okay, understand everyone? Here, why result? See, return result. What is the return type here? String. So that's what I am returning string type only. Okay. Come on, guys, everyone. Now I'm taking one more example. I'm taking one more example here. Method declaration only. Here, what is the return type, guys? Public. Come on, everyone. Here, I want to take return type as a student, guys. I want to take return type as a student. Okay. Here, what? Add new student. Add new student. Something. This is the method. Okay. Come on. Add new student. This is the method. Let's suppose this method, okay, doesn't require any parameters. That's what empty. Okay, bracket. Here what I'm doing, I want to add a student. Okay, what is the return type, guys? Student. Let's suppose what I need to do now for this. Come on. Student. Okay, S1 is equal to new student. Come on, guys. I created student class object. Student S1 is equal to new student. Okay. Here what I want to return. What I want to return. Student type, right? See, return S1. Understand? Everyone. Come on, guys. See, I have taken one method, guys. What is the method? Add new student. Okay. So what is the return type here? Student. What is the return type? Guys, unmute yourself and tell me. What is the return type here?
Student.
Student. Okay. So, if you call this method, what you will get finally? Student type you will get. That's it, right? What you will get? Student type you will get. Okay. Here what I'm doing, I'm creating one student type object. Student S1 is equal to new student. How to create object of the student, guys? Student S1 is equal to new student. Like that only we will create, right? So what is the type of S1? Come on. What is the type of S1? Student. Right. So that's why I'm returning S1. S1 type is what? student. What is the return type here? Student. So there is no issue, right? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Understood, everyone? Just remember, guys. Okay, we will discuss in detail, but as of now, just remember. Understand? So like this also, okay, we can create a methods. Not only primitive data types, user-defined data types also we can use. We can return user-defined data types. We can take user-defined data types as part of parameters. Understand? Hello. See here in the first three examples,
Yes, sir.
what we see, guys, only primitive data types utilization, right? Primitive data types we can take as a parameters, as a return types, and we can return the primitive data types as a return value. But if you see this block of code, these two examples, what we see here, not only primitive data types, user-defined data types also we can take as a parameters, method parameters. Even you can return user-defined data types also in the method return types. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Come on, guys. Okay. Now, see, these are the methods. What is the first example, guys? Public void add student. Student added successfully. Okay. In order to call this method, how to call, guys? How to call this method? How can you call this method? Come on. How can you call this method? This add student method you declared. Where let's suppose in student class you declared an add student method. Okay. This add student method where you declare, guys, under student class. Methods where it will be there. Bro, come on, guys, tell me. Methods where you can write. Guys, can you hear me, everyone? Vignesh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me, guys. Methods where we can declare, where we can create. Variables where we can create.
Student, not student.
Huh?
We call the art student.
I'm asking one
class.
common question here. In class.
In
Variables
class.
where we can create. In class.
In
Methods
class.
where we can create.
Class.
Under
Class.
class only.
In class.
Right? So here I have written one add student method.
Yeah.
So add student method means where methods will create under class only. Let's suppose this add student method I created under student class. There is a student class right here. Okay. Let's suppose I created this add student method under student class. Okay. Now I want to call this add student method. Right?
Yeah.
So add student method I have defined means what? Someone will call this method. If someone will call, this method will be executed. Okay, end of the execution of this method, it will return something.
Yes.
That's it, right? How to
Yeah.
call this method?
Object create
By creating
class.
object.
Yeah, we'll create an object. Let's suppose
the class.
student S1 is equal to new student. This is the
Okay.
object we created. Now how to call now? Come on,
S1
tell me.
dot S1
S1 dot
S1.
add
add
student.
student method. Add student method. That's it, right?
Yeah.
If I add student method, okay, so it is not, I mean, there is no parameters. For add student method, there is no parameters. So that's what we don't need to pass any parameter values here, right? Comma, semicolon. This is the way to call this add student method. After calling this method, what you will get output? Come on, guys. What you will get? Output. Student added successfully.
Successfully.
Student added successfully. Okay. This message we will see in console. Everyone understood? Now, come on. Now, come on. This one. That's this method. This is the next example, right? How to call this method, guys? How to call this method? Come on. Let's suppose this get student marks method also there in as part of student class. How to call?
S1 dot
S1 dot.
Get
Come on.
student
student
marks.
marks.
Get student
Student marks.
student marks. Get student marks. Okay. Open parenthesis and close parenthesis. This method also, there is no arguments. There is no parameters expected, right? See, open parenthesis and close parenthesis. S1 dot get student marks. Okay. When you call S1 dot get student marks, what you will get, guys?
800.
800 marks you will get. Okay. So again, what is that? 800 return type. I mean integral
type.
value. Okay. To hold that value, when you call get student marks, it will return
800.
800 marks. Okay. 800 is what? Integral value. Right. So it is written some value 800. To hold that value, what we need to keep? How can we hold the value? How can you hold the value? How can you hold the value, yeah? So let's
Data type,
suppose I
right?
have a 10 value. Yeah. You need to define data type and variable we have to write. Where we are storing this value? Variable only, right? Come on. 10 I am having. I want to assign 10 value. So what I need to do? Define now. I need to create one variable.
And
X
also
is a
data type.
variable. X is equal to 10. I'm assigning this 10 value to X. So X is what type?
Data
10
type.
is what type? Integral type.
Integer.
So X also I need to, for X, I need to define one type. What is the type I need to define now? Int type. Int X is equal to 10. Right? Then 10 value will be holding by what? X. Understand?
Yes.
Yes, remember the value, if you are assigning 10 value means it has to store somewhere, right?
Yeah.
It has to store in memory, right? So how the 10 value will store in memory?
Any reference
By taking reference variable. I mean, by taking variable name, right? For X is equal to 10. If you mention X is equal to 10, the 10 value will saved into keep memory. Where it will store, where it will save in X. X is what? Variable name. One memory is allocated for X. Okay. The 10 value will be saved into that memory. So what is the reference of that memory? What is the reference of that memory? X.
Yeah.
X is pointing to that memory, guys. Come on. Then only it will remember, right? So now here, if you see, get student marks. When you call get student marks, what you will receive?
800
800.
800.
Different
800 means what it is?
marks.
No, what it is? Int type.
Int type.
Okay. So now when you call get student marks, you will receive some value. What is the
Yes.
value? 800. What is the type? Integral.
type.
Integral literal. So to hold the integral literal, what I need to take? I need to take one
Int data type. Or
Data
data type.
variable name. First, I need to take one variable name. Result.
Okay.
Result is the variable name I'm taking. Let me put here. Result is the variable I'm taking. So what is the result? I need to mention which type it is, right?
Yeah.
Taking one
Yes,
variable. Yes, variable holding that value. Fine. But which type of variable it is? I need to mention to the computer, right? I need to inform to the computer, right? The computer don't know anything about it. If you tell some type, then only it will allocate some memory. Already we discussed, guys, all these things. So what type of value? What type of value I'm getting?
type.
Int type. So that's what I need to mention int type. Int result is equal to S1 dot get student marks. Understand? When you call S1 dot get student marks, it will return some value. So what type of value it will return? Int value.
Int
Here,
value.
what is the return type here? Int. To hold that value, which type of variable I need to take? Int type
Result.
of variable only I need to take. Understand? So that's what int result. Okay. Now, if you print system.out.println of SL. Okay. Now, if I print system.out.println of not here, guys. Sorry, here, right? System.out.println of result. If I print, what is the output I will get, guys, in the console? Come on, 800.
800.
Understand now, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now, okay. Now come to here, guys. Why this is always changing, guys? What is that? Tarbell, yeah, Tarbell. 14. Okay. So now, come on. Now, this one, guys. Now this one. Okay. Come on, guys. How to call? Let's suppose get student total marks. This method, okay, I created under student class. How to call this method? How to call this method? Come on, everyone. How to call this method, guys?
S1 dot get student total marks.
Sorry, S1 dot. Already created object for student. Student S1 is equal new student. How to call? S1 dot
Get student total marks.
get student total marks. Total marks. Okay. Open parenthesis. You
Like
see here what it is expecting. 3 parameters it is expecting. Right? One is int subject 1, int subject 2, int subject 3. See guys, this one. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now what I need to pass? 3 parameters I want to pass. Tell me what is the value I want to pass?
Subject 1 marks, subject 2 marks, and subject
Tell me
3 marks.
marks.
Int
Tell me.
values.
Int
Int
value. Let's suppose I'm passing 40. Okay. And after that what? See, int subject 1 40, comma, next 50, right? Comma 60. Come on, guys. Understand everyone?
Yes, sir.
40, 50, 60. Okay. See, now this 40 is what? This 40 is what, guys?
Subject
Type.
1 marks.
subject 1.
Subject 1
Subject
marks.
1 marks. But 40 is what type? Integral
Type.
value.
Type.
Okay. Here what? If you see here int subject 1, this is what? Subject 1 is what? Variable. What is the type?
Integer. Integer.
Int.
Okay. So that's what. To hold this subject 1, if you assign some value to this subject 1 variable, so what type of value you have to assign? Integral value.
Integral value.
Why? This type is int. So that's what here 40 I am passing. Understand? This 40 will be assigned to this subject 1, guys. This 50 will be assigned to this subject 2, guys. Understand? This 60 will be assigned to
Subject.
okay. Okay. Now this one will be assigned to this subject. Okay. Next one is 60. 60 will be assigned to this subject 3. Understand, right? Come on, everyone. S1 dot get student total marks. 40, 50, 60. Okay. After calling this get student total marks, what you will receive, guys?
40, 50, 60.
What you will receive?
Student total marks.
Student total. What you will receive when you call this get student total marks? What you will receive? What this method will return? Total marks, right? Total marks it will return. So what is the type of total marks? Int.
Int type.
Int type.
Here, if you see, what is the type? Int. To hold
Int.
the value, I mean, once you call this method, it will return some value. Which value it will return? Int value it will return. To hold that value, what you need to take?
One variable name and
You need to
also
take
data
one
type.
variable. What type of variable you have to take?
Int data type.
Int type only. Int. Okay. Let me take result. Int result is equal to. Understand? So now, int result is equal to. After that, system dot out dot println of okay
Result.
total means what you will get 800. That's out.
150.
Okay, guys. Sorry, and something 150. Yeah,
150.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
150. 150. Understand, guys? Everyone,
Yes, sir.
come on.
SOP.
Understand? No.
Yeah.
SOP in total mention variable name result.
Yeah, sorry. Here not total, guys. Result. What is the variable I'm mentioning? Result, right? Here you have to keep result, guys. Okay. Remove this. Here I cannot remove. Yeah, so that's why. You can correct it, na? What I have just by mistake I put total. But here what is the variable name?
Result.
Total. Sorry, result, right? Here I am taking int result is equal to, right? Okay, here int result only I am taking, right? So here what? Result. Once we read, we cannot undo. That is the problem here. Paint. Now, understood, right? This method also. Now, coming to this method, guys. Come on, tell me how to call this method, guys. How to call this method? Now, this method.
S1 dot.
S1 dot.
Yeah. Let me keep here, guys. S1 dot. S1 dot. Come on.
Delete student.
Delete student. Right? Delete student. Okay. Delete student. Tell me here. What is the expected parameter here?
Student.
Student type. Right? So student type means, tell me, how can you pass?
1.1.
It is asking student type.
Student type.
What is the student type here?
Student.
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 Student class. But what we need to pass?
Variable.
Student.
Huh?
Student ID.
Student ID.
1.1.
Here, see.
No.
Come here. Okay.
S1.
Student S1 is
S1
equal new student. Okay. Just okay. See, for S1, what we are passing? New student. New student is what? Object. Right? So here S1 is what? Variable name. Object variable name. What is the type? Student. Come on,
Yes,
guys.
sir.
Let's suppose int x is equal to 10. Okay. 10 I'm passing to x variable. Understand? So what is the value here? 10. To hold the 10 value, what is the variable name I am defined? X.
Integer.
What is the type of that?
X.
Int.
Int.
Okay. Just relate to that one. Student S1 is equal to new student. New student is what? Object. That is the value. To hold that object, what I need to take? One
S1.
variable I need to take. I have taken S1. So what is the type of that variable also I need to mention, right? So which
Yes,
type of
sir.
object it is? Student
Student.
type of object. So that's what student S1 is equal to new student. Understand? Now, correlate here. Just tell me. Here student. Student, right? Understand? Here small student is what? Variable name like S1.
Yeah.
Come on, tell me. What I need to pass now? Here. What I need to pass? Come on, guys. Correct? Let me remove this one. I think we cannot do that. Let me remove this. What is the problem here? Tell me, guys. How to call this method? Come on. Correct? Ayo. Come on, guys. Tell me. How to call this method? Array. S1.
S1 dot. S1 dot.
S1 dot.
Delete student of.
Delete student.
Delete
Student.
student of.
Student.
S1.
Student I need to pass. Directly I can create new student. I'm creating object here directly. Okay. If you see here new student. For new student, do we have any name here?
No.
No. This is what? Anonymous object, guys. This is also called anonymous object. Understand? Just to complete of this method. Okay. Delete student method. I want to complete this delete student method. So for that purpose, I need one object. Okay. I don't want to use that object further. Okay. Just to complete that method, okay, I no need to create named object. I can create one anonymous object also. Understand? Come on, everyone.
Yeah.
So here just what I'm doing, new student I'm passing. Okay. Here you can pass new student, or else already if you define the object here, what is the object you define? Student S1 is equal new student, already you define, right?
Yes.
So by using S1 method, you are calling. Okay. And one more object you created. See the S1, in the above, if you S1, if you see here, I created one more object right here. What is that one? Student is equal new student. I am passing this student object. I am passing this student object. Understand? Come on. Everyone, understand or not?
Yes.
So this is student type. What I need to pass? I need to pass an object. Here, what is the object? Student, I have an object, right? Which type of object it is? Student type. So that's what I am passing. Or else you can pass directly anonymous object also by using, here I am creating another object. New student means what? I am creating another object, new object. Okay. This object doesn't have any object reference. This object doesn't have any object reference. This is what? Anonymous object. Understand? If you want, you can pass anonymous object also, or else already you created one object, right? What is that? Student object. You can pass that student object also. Up to you. Okay. Hope you people understand. Okay. So now, this is the method call, guys. So what it will return finally? What it is returning? Come on, guys. What it is returning? Delete student. What is the return type?
String, sir.
String type.
String. To hold that value, what I need to do?
Variable name.
We need to define one variable, right? Let's
Yes.
suppose what is the variable name I'm defining? The result I'm defining. Okay. This value, after calling this delete student, what is the value you are returning? Okay. To hold that value, what I need to define? Variable I need to define. At the end of the day, the value will be stored into variable only, right? Variable. But which type of variable it is?
String type.
String
String type.
type.
String type.
By this method returning string value. So that's what I need to define string type of variable. Understand?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
if I print here system dot out dot println of result,
Result.
you will see what?
Delete student.
Student deleted successfully.
Student deleted successfully. This is the message you will see. Student deleted successfully. So this is the method you will see finally. Output. Understand, guys? Everyone. Okay. Now, okay. Come to here. This block. Last method. Okay. Come on, guys. Tell me how to call this method. Let's suppose add new student. Okay. Method is there in student class. How to call this method? Come on.
S1 dot.
S1 dot.
Add a new student.
S1. S1 dot. Let me write here again. I need some space. S1 dot. Add new student. Add new student. Okay. It won't expect any parameters. That's what empty brackets. Right? What it will return, guys? What it is returning?
Student dot.
Student type it is returning. Understand? What it is returning, guys? Student. Return type. Student. To hold that value, what I need to take? I need
One
to take one
reference
variable.
variable.
I need to take
Variable.
one variable. Let me
Variable.
take variable as S2. Okay. So what type of variable it is?
String type.
Which
Student.
type?
Student type.
Student type.
Student.
Understand? Student S2 is equal to S1 dot add new student. Come on. Okay. Now, if I want to print this S2, just system dot out dot println now. Just I want to print S2. If you print S2, what you will get, guys?
Object name, class name,
Class
and
name
of
at the rate
of hexadecimal.
Yeah, class name at the rate hexadecimal. What is the class name here? Student at the rate
Student at the rate hexadecimal.
some hexadecimal value. Okay, some hexadecimal value, guys. You don't know what is the hexadecimal value. I'm putting some value. Okay, or else if you want to print the content of the student, you can print. Okay, right? How can we print? System dot out dot println of. How can I print the content of the student? How can I print the content of the student? Come on, S2 dot. What are there, guys, in student class? Student ID, student name I have. Okay, S2 dot student ID.
Student ID.
I want to see the student ID. Okay, after that I want to see system
Student
dot
name.
out dot println of. Okay, student name I want to see. S2 dot student name. Okay. So now here you will get student name is what? Santosh, right? Your student ID is what?
Not one.
101. Okay. So these are the details you will get. Hope you people understand how to call methods. Any clarification required here? Okay. Don't worry. Okay. We will see. Okay. This is high level I'm teaching, guys. High level I'm explained you. We will see in further classes. Don't worry. Okay. Like this. Understand everyone? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So no. So you understood, right? No. Anonymous array. Come to anonymous array. So in order to complete that anonymous array, how much we discussed. Huh? You see how much we discussed, right? Now coming to anonymous array. Okay. Now anonymous array. Now anonymous array already you understood, right? When we are using anonymous array and all. Now come to one example, guys. Here I'm writing one example. Here I'm writing one example program. Okay. Let me try. Let me write something like here. I'm taking class test. I'm taking one class test. Okay. Here, class means what? Syntax. Class name, closure parenthesis, and open parenthesis, right? No, sorry, open parenthesis. Now, here, what I'm taking, okay, here I'm having public static void main method. Public static void main method. You know, right? Main method you should have, okay? Then only JVM will start execution. When the JVM will start execute from the main method, okay? We will see, guys. Don't worry. We will see in detail. Don't worry. Just as of now, just remember there is a main method. What is the syntax of main method, guys? Public static void main. Okay. String
Array
Array
of
of things.
string array of args. Something variable name args. Okay. Come on. Right. Come on, guys.
open calibration.
Here I have actually what is the problem here? In Paint, I cannot go. Okay, let me write here. Or else better to write into Notepad++. Then we will come here. Okay. Control Z. Let me write in Notepad++. After that, we will paste here, guys. In Notepad++, we can go right. Either we can modify anything. Yeah. Right, guys. Come on. Here I'm writing one class. Come on, class test. Okay. Class test I'm writing. I'm taking one method. What is that? Public static void main method. Here what I'm taking? String array of args. Okay. Args main method. Main method also should start with open parenthesis, close parenthesis. We need to keep under body right here. This is the main method. Okay. I'm defining one more method also. I'm creating one more method also. What is the method? Public. Okay. Public static. Okay. Public static. Something called okay. Yeah. I want to sum of total. I want to pass one array. I want to see the total. Okay. Sum of total array element values. Okay. Let me write sum of total. This is the method I'm taking. Okay. Sum of total. This is the method. Okay. Understand, guys? Okay. So this method actually taking one parameter. What is the parameter? Int array parameter I'm taking. Okay. Sum of total marks only. Let me take sum of total marks. Okay. This is the method, guys, I'm taking. Int array. What is the variable name? Marks, guys. Understand? Marks. So here, how to create a method? Open parenthesis
Open
and
parenthesis,
closing
close
parenthesis.
parenthesis.
Okay, understand? So now how to call this method? Where I need to call this method? I want to call this method. From where the execution will start? Come on, where the
Main
execution will
method.
start? From the
Main
main method. From the main method only, I can call this method. Right. Come on, how to call?
Create an
dot
object.
Test.
Hmm?
Directly
So,
call static method.
Actually, this is a static method, right? A static method directly we can call. Okay. No need to create an object. You will see. Don't worry. What is static? What is static methods? What is the instance method? What is static variable? What is instance variable? We will see. Don't worry. As of now, just remember. For static methods, directly we can call another static methods. For that, no need any object. Just remember this one as of now. Okay. Now tell me, how can we call? Sum of total marks. This is the method, right?
Right.
I want to call this sum of total marks method, guys. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, what it is expecting?
Marks.
Int array marks.
Int
What
array
is the
marks.
parameter type? Come on. Int array. So,
Int array.
what I need to do now? I need to pass. I need to pass. What I need to pass? Int
Integer
array.
values.
Array. New int.
How can you define array? How can you create an array? Tell me. Int array. Int array, like suppose x is equal
Variable
to
name equal to
new
new
int
int of size. Array
Size.
size. Array size.
size creation
Creation.
10, 20,
10, 20, 30.
30.
30.
like that you can create, right? Now
Yes,
int array
sir.
x holds what? Array object.
Yeah.
Okay. So which dimension array it is? Single dimension
Single
array.
dimensional array.
Single dimension.
What I need to pass now? Single dimension array I need to pass. Understand? Object of single dimension array I need to pass. Come on. How to
Yeah.
pass now?
10, 20.
Here what I need to pass? I can pass directly x.
X.
Why? Here x already defined, right? Int array x is equal to new int of 10, 20,
10,
30.
20, 30.
X holds what? Object.
Object.
X holds what? X is what, guys, here? Object. Which object? Int array object. Single dimension int array object. So here what it is expecting? What is the parameter it is? Int array marks. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Single dimension. This is marks is what? Variable name. For which type? Int array,
Int
single
array.
dimension array. What it is expecting?
Int one.
Int single dimension array object. Right? Here x is what? Int single dimension array object, right? So that I can directly pass x. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay. But actually here, I don't want to use this one. This is what? Named array. This is what? Named array.
Named
What is
array.
the name of this array? X.
X.
Okay. But I don't want to use this one. Okay. Now, I want to pass
New.
single dimensional array object. How can we pass
New-
anonymous array?
New.
No?
New int. Int array.
Array.
20, 10, 20,
marks.
30.
10, 20,
20
30.
marks. 10 marks.
10, 20,
marks.
30.
20 marks, 30 marks, okay, 40 marks or 50 marks, right? Understand?
Yes, sir.
Come on. Now this is what? Anonymous array.
Anonymous array.
This array doesn't have any name. Okay. Why I'm passing array? Just I want to complete one piece of code. That's it. So what is the piece of code? Sum of total marks is a method. For this method, okay, it is expecting one array. Tell me, right? So now, come on. How to make it, guys? How to make the total marks? Logic. Okay.
Int
Let me write.
total equal to
Int. Let me take a total. Okay. Total is equal to, okay, I'm putting 0. Into total is equal to 0, I'm putting. Okay. Here I'm taking one for loop. Okay. As of now, I'm taking for each. We will see, guys. What is for each? We will see. Don't worry. Okay. Here, what this int array holds, guys? What is the variable name? Marks.
Marks.
Marks holds
Marks.
what? Int array.
Int
What is
array.
the size of array? 5. What are the array
Five.
elements? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay.
50.
So in order
అందుకనే.
to make total, what I need to do? I need to take each and every element. I need to take first element. I need to take second element. I need to take third element. I need to take fourth element. I need to take fifth element. Right? So then I need to make total. Understand? How to do? Let me remove this for loop as of now. Come on. How to do that now? Come on. What is the size? 3, 4, 5. Right? No, 4, 5 means index will start with
Zero.
0.
Zero.
Marks of
Marks of
Zero.
yeah. Marks of 0.
zero.
Plus
Plus
Marks
marks
of
Marks of 1.
marks of 1. Plus
marks of
Marks of 2.
marks of 2.
marks of 2.
Marks
Plus
of 3. Marks of 4.
marks of 3. Plus
Plus marks of 4.
marks of 4. Right. So no, marks of 0, marks of 1, marks of 2, marks of 3, marks of 4. Int plus, int plus, int plus, int plus, int. What is the final result? What is the
Int.
final result? Int.
Int
Right.
type.
So I need to take one variable. I need to take one variable,
variable.
right? So let me take total here. I'm assigning, already I declared one variable, right? What is the variable? Total.
Total.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm assigning the same variable here. Now, earlier total holds what? 0 value.
0.
Zero.
Now, marks 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus 40 plus 50. How much here? 90,
150.
120,
150.
140, 150. Okay, 150 will be override with 0. So what is the total value now? 150.
150.
Okay, if you put here system dot out dot println of
Total
total means what you will get?
150.
150 you will get. Come on. Understand? But this is what just okay to understand how to get the values, guys. But here if you see only 5 values. Okay. So array we don't know, right? Dynamically. What is the size also we don't know, right? Come
Yes.
on. So let's suppose we have a 5 values. Let's suppose in array we have 10,000 elements. So you will do marks of 0, marks of 1, marks of 2, marks of 3, marks of 4, marks of 5. Like that, marks of 1,000, marks of 9,999. Like that you will do.
It is not possible.
Not possible, right?
Yeah.
So for that, what we need to do? We need to go for loop.
For
For
loop. Loops.
Don't worry.
Loops.
As of now, you don't know anything about loops. We will discuss in detail. There is a flow controls. We will see what is if clause, what is else clause, what is switch clause, what is for loop, while loop, do while loop. Okay. Everything we will discuss in detail. Okay. Don't worry. But now let me write for loop, guys. Okay. Just remember. Okay. Let me comment this one. I'm commenting. This one also I'm commenting. Understand? Now, instead of all this, let me do for loop. How to do? Let me take for loop. The people who knows Java, they can tell. For loop. Okay. Here, marks. Marks holds what, guys? Array element. Right. In the array element, how many array elements we have? 5 elements. Now, I need to take each and every element. I need to iterate each and every element. Right. I need to go first 10 value, after the 20 value, after the 30 value, after that 40, after that 50. Like that, I need to go, I need to iterate each and every value, right? I need to get the value. And after that, what? I need to make it total, right? I need to add. Okay. So now, what I will do here for loop, here I am taking for each loop, guys. Okay. For each loop. There are a for loop and a for each loop. We will discuss both, okay, in flow control. Don't worry. But let me take. Here, what is the value it is holding? Marks.
Marks.
Marks is the variable. Okay. Here, for each marks, okay, for each mark, I'm taking under marks, I'm taking each mark. Under marks, I'm taking each mark. Okay. What is the mark type here? Int. Understand? What is the Mark type here int.
Int.
Open for loop. Loop means what? It will start with open parenthesis and closed parenthesis. Loop, okay? The logic what we are going to write under this block only. That's what for every loop also you need to open one open parenthesis and one closed parenthesis. Method also we need to open one open parenthesis and closed parenthesis. Okay, the lines of code what we have written under method, okay, you need to keep under open parenthesis and closed parenthesis. This for loop is loop. Loop also kind of block only. Okay, for every block if you want to open, you need to keep one open parenthesis and closed parenthesis, right? Okay, so what I'm doing here, marks holds marks holds what? Int of array, single dimension array values. So now I want to iterate one by one. So that's what under marks, 10 value is what? One subject mark. 20 is what? One subject mark. Okay. So that's what under marks, I am taking one mark. I'm taking one mark. So what is the type of that mark? What is the type of that mark? Here,
Type.
10. What is the
Int.
10 type? Int.
Int.
That's
Int.
what I am taking int. Okay. Hope you people understand. Just remember that's it. Okay. We will discuss in detail. Don't worry. Now, here I'm taking, okay, I'm taking total. What is the total value? 0 plus mark. Okay. Total plus mark. So what finally it will get?
Total.
Okay. I need to assign
Total.
one variable.
Result.
Assigning total.
Total equal to total plus mark.
Okay. Understand? Now you see, first of all, marks. Marks contains what? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now, first iteration. Okay. What is the first iteration? 10.
10.
Now, mark hold what? 10 value.
10.
Int mark 10. Right? Now, total is what?
0.
Now, the
0.
block.
Delete.
Okay. Now, we'll come to control will come to the first line. Okay.
0
Here.
plus 10.
Total is what? 0. 0
0.
plus. Now, mark contains
10.
what? 10.
10.
0 plus 10 what? 10.
10.
10 will be
10.
assigned to what? Again, total.
Total.
Now, total is what? 10.
4, right?
10.
Understand? Let me write here.
Yes.
First, total is 0. Okay. 0. Now, it is replaced by
10.
10.
10.
Let me put like this. 10. Okay. Now, come on.
10. 10 plus
10.
20.
10. Again, loop back to for loop. Again, control will back to for loop. Okay. We will see, guys, what is the control flow and everything we will see. But as of now, just remember, that's it. Okay. Again, control will back to for loop. Now, another iteration. What is the another iteration? 20.
20.
Okay. Now, int mark. This mark hold was 20. Okay. So now, again, come to here.
10
Where?
plus 20.
This line. Now, total holds what? 10.
10.
10 plus mark holds what? 20.
20.
10 plus 20 what? 10
30.
plus 20 what? 30. 30 will be assigned to whom? Again, total.
Total.
Okay. Now, total variable becomes what? 30. Understand? Again, control will go back to for loop. Okay. Now, what is mark hold? 30. Next iteration, 30, right? Come on. Everyone, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, total is what? 30. 30 plus mark is what? 30. 30 plus 30, 60. 60 will be assigned to total.
Total.
Okay. Now, 60. Total is what? 60. End of the third iteration, total is 60. Now, again, control will come back to here, for loop. Okay. Now, mark holds what? 40. Right? Now, the second line, this line. Control will come to this line. Total is what? 60.
60.
Plus mark holds
Plus
what?
40.
60 plus 40 is
100.
what? 100. 100 will be
100.
assigned to whom? Total.
Total.
What is the total value here? 100. Okay. After completion of fourth iteration, the total value is 100. And now again, control will come back to for loop. Now mark hold
Now,
what? 50.
50.
Now total holds, now control will come to this line. Total, what is the total value? 100 as of now.
100.
Plus mark is what? 50. 100 plus 50,
150.
150 will be assigned to whom? Again, total
Total.
variable.
Total.
Now, end of the fifth iteration, what is the end of the total value? 150. Okay? Understand? Again, control will come back to this line. Do we have any other iteration? We don't have any other iteration. Now, okay, control will come out of this for loop. Come out of this for loop. Okay, here I'm writing system.out.println of total. So this line will execute. Understand? This line will execute. What is the output, guys? 150. Come on, guys, everyone. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Guys, understand?
Yes, sir.
Right? Where you are calling? From here you are calling. So what is the output you will get? 150. Okay. So now if you see here, okay, where I'm using this int array in the method only, sum of total marks. That's it. Okay. After that, I'm not using this int array anywhere. Understand?
Yeah.
Where the execution will start?
Yes, sir.
From main method. Of main method, what is the first line? I'm calling this method. Okay, I call this method. To call this method, what I need? What I need to pass? One single dimensional array I need to pass. So that's what I created, what anonymous array, and I'm calling this total mark. Okay, in this method only, this anonymous array is using. Once this method is completed, okay, after that, control will come back to here. From here on, we are calling, right? Okay, after that, are we using any other, are we using this int array anywhere? Are we using this int array anyway?
No, sir.
We are not
No.
using.
No.
Okay. For this purpose, we will go for anonymous array. Let's suppose here after sum of total, I want to see system dot out dot println of. I want to see, okay, something called, I want to see the second index value. How can I get? Come on, guys. Here, how
30.
many indexes we have?
4.
4.
4 indexes. I want to see the second index value. Second index value
30.
is what? 30.
30.
How can I get?
Marks of
Mark.
30.
Huh?
See, marks of 3. 2.
Marks of 3, yeah?
2. 2.
Marks of
2.
2. Marks of 2. Where the marks? How can I write here? Where the marks? How can I write marks here? Where is marks? If execution will start from where? Main method, right?
Main method.
JVM will call this main method. Okay. After that, what is the first line? Sum of total marks. Right? So this method will execute. Okay. Fine. By here, how can I write marks here? Do you see any marks variable here?
No, sir.
Understand?
No, sir.
We cannot print because this array is what? Anonymous array. There is
Anonymous
no
array.
named array. So how can you use this one? You cannot use. In order to use this one, what I need to do? I need to define one
Name.
instance variable here. What is that? Int array. Int array. Right.
Variable name.
Variable name. Let's suppose if I take
X.
variable name as x. Okay. Int array x is equal to new int of. Now if I take 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, I'm taking. Okay. So this is what? Named array. This is not a anonymous array. Understand? For this array object, there is a name. What is the name? X. What is the object name? X. By using
X.
this object, you can represent this object. Understand? By using this X variable, you can represent this object, this array object.
Yes.
Understand? So now, why I'm creating this array object? I'm using this array object, okay, somewhere. I'm using this array object somewhere. Where I'm using? While calling method also I'm using. After calling method, again I'm using, okay, here in my program. So here, instead of anonymous array, what I can pass, guys, here?
X.
Directly X I can pass. To call this method, sum of total marks. What it is expecting? Int array marks. It is expecting one single dimensional array object. So this is single dimensional array object, right? What is the array object name here? X. X is what type? Single dimensional array. So that's what I am passing X. Okay. And this method is completed. After this method, again, I want to see the second index value. How can I see? X of
2.
X of 2. Why I can see X of 2? Already I have an X here. Come on. That's what I'm able to see here 30 as the output. I'm able to print, okay, X of 2 value. Come on, guys. Everyone understand or not? This is what? Named array. This is what? Named array. Okay. You understood now? When we will go for anonymous array, when we will go for named array?
Yeah.
See, here we are using array 2 times. First time, to call this method also, we need to pass array. And once the completion of that array, again we are using here. Okay. Here also we are using. Here also we are using. And after that, we are using here also. Come on, guys. Everyone. Let me write here system.out.println. Now let me write some Java statements. Okay. Here I am writing out.println. Some statements. Line 1 like that. Okay. Some statements, guys. I want to print some statements. That's it. Line 1. This is line 2. This is line 3. This is line 4. Okay. See, in the first line, what is the first line? I'm calling sum of total marks. Here I want, what I want to pass here? Array I want to pass. Right? So that's what I created one array and I'm passing that variable. This method will be executed successfully. Finally, I will got 150 as an output. Fine. This line of code execution completed. After execution of this code, what is the next line it will execute? This line it will execute. What is the output? Line 1. What is the output, guys? Here I am writing output. Output I am writing here. What is the first output? 150. After that, line 1. Right? After that, come on. Line 2. Line 1. After that,
Line 2.
Line 2.
After
Line
that,
3.
Line 3.
Line 3. After that,
Line 4.
line 4. Okay. See, after line 4, okay. After line 4, again I'm using that array. Again I need this array. Here I'm using this array, right? I want to
Yes,
print
sir.
second index of value of the array. So for that, what I need? I need this array. Okay. In order to print second index of value, what I need? I need array variable name. Understand? So that then only you can print. That's why here I am using X of 2. Then here what is the value I get? After line 4, 30 is the output. What is the second index value? 30, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, guys. What is the second index value? 30.
30.
Okay. 30 I can get. So here you see, here first time also I'm using array. And after some time, again in future also I'm using array. Okay. If you want to use same array for multiple times, then you need to define that array as named array. How many times I'm using this array? 2 times. Come on, guys. How many times I'm using this array? 2 times. What is the purpose of anonymous array? For single time only, instant use only. Understand? Hello, come on, guys. Everyone, unmute yourself and tell me. Anonymous array, when we will go for instance use, for single time only. But here I'm using, how many times I'm using array? 2 times. Here also I'm using, and here also I'm using. So This time, so which type of anonymous array I need to create? Which type of array I need to create? Whether I need to go for named array or anonymous array? In this scenario,
Name.
Never.
named array. Understand? Let's suppose I'm not using here. I'm not using here. Let comment here. Okay, I'm using only one time. Where? In this method only. So this time
Anonymous.
anonymous array. Okay, we need to go for anonymous array. Understand? We need to go for anonymous array. Here also you can pass. You can use named array. There is no issue. But unnecessarily we are wasting of memory, guys. We are wasting of memory. Why? Here we are creating one variable in the array of x. So variable means what? For every variable it holds some memory. Where it will hold? In heap area. Understand? Heap area. Okay. Let me write here. Let me copy here this program. I think hope you people understand when we will use anonymous array, when we will use. Okay, this is the example, guys. Okay, understand? Okay, so now int array of x is equal to, if you see the statement, int array x is equal to new int of 10. So what will happen, guys? On memory, an array will be created. What is the size? What is the size?
5.
Come on, this is lost. We will
5.
close in 2 minutes. We will close in 2 minutes. Okay, 2, 3, 5. This is the size, right? What is the index will start? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So here, what is the values, guys? 10, 20, 30. What is the values, guys? 50, right? Yeah. Come on. 10. Come on. 20. 30. 40. 50. This is the value. Right? One object is created. So what is the reference variable of this object, guys? X. Guys, come on, tell me here. What is the reference variable of this variable object?
X.
X. I think I am speaking, right? Not you. For last 1.5 hours, I am speaking, not you, right? So why you guys are, I mean, I don't know, completely, now not speaking anything. You're feeling angry, yeah? We will go, guys. Within 1 or 2 minutes, we will go. Yeah. X holding what? This object, right? So this object means which object, which type of object it is? Active object. Already we discussed active object and inactive object. Okay. This object having some reference variable, X. X is pointing to this object. Means this object is what, guys? Come on. Active object. Hello. Active object. Okay, this is what? Active object. Okay. So, I mean, for this X variable, one memory will be allocated. Okay. See here, this is int type. 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 Okay. So, now, for this type, int type means 4 byte. This one also 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 4 bytes. 5 into 4, how much? 5 farja. 20 bytes, right? 20 bytes of memory has to be allocated for this array and object. For object also, okay, some amount of memory will be allocated. Understand? So I think, let's suppose total 100 bytes of memory allocated for this object. Where? In the heap memory. Understand? So why? There is a X. So for the active object, after some time, this class execution is completed. This class test execution is completed, guys. Okay. But even after completion of this test class also, still heap memory in the heap area, okay, for this object, memory will be allocated. Why it is allocated? This is active object. Understand? This is active object. So who will destroy the objects? Garbage collector. So which objects garbage collector will be destroyed? Come on, guys. Which objects garbage collector will destroy?
Inactive.
Inactive
Inactive.
objects. So
Inactive.
inactive objects only applicable for, okay, destruction by garbage collector. Understand? In Java, okay, we no need to destroy the objects. Automatically and backend, one thread will run. What is that thread? Garbage collector thread. Garbage collector thread. That thread will destroy all the inactive objects. Okay. In order to eligible, okay, destroy the object. In order to make garbage collector to destroy any object means that object has to be inactive object. When you guys can say inactive object, if that object doesn't have any reference variable, that object as known as inactive object, considered as inactive object. Here, this object has what? Reference variable. This object is what? Active object. Okay. Active object means garbage collector will not destroy immediately, guys. Understand? Garbage collector, this object will not be destroyed immediately. Okay. Garbage collector, whom will destroy? Inactive objects. Understand? So here, what is the use of creating variable name here? No need, right? Only we are using one time. We are using only one time. Where? To call this method. That's it. Okay. To call this method, to use only one time, no need to create named array. We can create instant array. I mean anonymous array without name. If you create anonymous array means what will happen here? One object is created. Now, reference is not there. For this object, there is no reference. Means what? Inactive object. Come on, guys. Now this becomes what? Inactive object.
Inactive.
Okay, let me write here. Inactive object. Inactive object. This becomes what? Inactive object. If you don't have any reference, means what? It becomes what? Inactive object. So inactive object means what? So once the class, this method execution completed, this class execution completed, automatically garbage collector, okay, will destroy this object. Now memory will be free, right? The same memory will be allocated for another object, right? Understand or not?
Yes, sir.
The memory management will be improved. Performance also will be improved. Understand? These are very, very important, guys. Okay. So these are, see, in project means we are going to handle with, okay, lakhs of objects. Okay. So, I mean, the project is very, very big. We will, I mean, dealing with lakhs of objects and lakhs of class. Okay. Always object creation is costly operation in Java. Always object creation is costly operation in Java. Why? If you create object means what? You need to allocate some memory in the heap area. Okay. So always while creating objects, okay, you should remember whether it is required, then only you have to create object. Otherwise, okay, no need to create object, guys. Don't create objects unnecessarily. If it is required, then only we will create object. Okay, understand? So in this case, just we are calling only one method. To execute, to completion of this method, we need to pass one array. So for that reason, we no need to create named array. We can happily create one anonymous array. Okay, if you create anonymous array, if you pass, then you will get, okay, memory management. You will see memory management. Performance also will be improved. Understand? Why all inactive objects will be destroyed by garbage collector. Okay, after some time, memory will be free. That memory we can allocate for another object. We can serve to another object. Hope you people understand. This is called complete anonymous array utilization. Got it, everyone? Any doubt?